Yes.
Can you able to see the question paper?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So first one, the presence of a thick and a hard stem is the future of herb, shrub, climber, tree. What's the answer?
Sir, it's a shrub.
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 Dax, you want to say something, right? You said.
Sir, it's a tree, sir.
The answer is tree only. Dax, you said you want to say something in the starting of the class.
Sir, it's nothing, sir.
Nothing. Okay.
Sir, I just wanted to say, sir, tomorrow is my.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow is your science test, right? So what is
Yes,
the
sir.
portion for that?
Sir, wait, sir, let me. Yes, sir. Sir, for me, sir, sir, changes around us, light, shadows, and reflections, and electricity and circuits.
Okay, good. Whether light shadow and reflection is finished for you or not? Light chapter is finished
Yes,
for you
sir.
here or not?
Yes, sir. Sir, answer. Done.
Done. Okay. So what is the first answer? The presence of thick and hard stem is the future of tree.
The tree, sir.
Okay. So which of the following living beings are
Yes, sir.
known for growth throughout their life? Wait. Lohini, can you answer this? Wait. I'll call you one by one. You can give the answers. And turn on your cam, everyone.
Okay, sir.
Everyone turn on your cam. Okay. Except Suhana, remaining everyone turn on your cam. Ashwath and Pragya. Lohini, what is the answer for second one?
Bacteria.
Bacteria. Pragya,
Wrong.
Sir,
what is the answer for second one?
it's human, sir.
Sir, bacteria spread, sir, not growth. Sir, it's
Human.
sir, it's option B, tree.
Whether women will have the growth throughout their life. After some particular age, they will not grow further, right? After 20 or 21, the
Sir,
women will not grow.
Sir,
18.
human, sir.
Sir, but for trees, sir, yes, sir, it can live forever if.
Yeah, only
Sir,
trees
at
will have
age
the
8.
growth. Only throughout their life, only trees will go continuously. Not bacteria, human, and the animals. All this will have the respective age. At that age, it will stop growing.
Sir,
Okay,
because
except tree.
tree doesn't have any age, sir. It doesn't
Yeah.
like 21 or 20.
Okay. Next, Siddharth.
Sir, I think 10th question is wrong, sir. The part of the plant which grows above the ground is called shoot.
Yeah, sir, it's shoot system. How did it?
Okay, I will check it. No problem. So third one, what is the answer?
Sir, third one, sir, the answer, sir, is
Siddharth.
please.
Siddharth.
That's already said it.
The answer is trees. Raw material for production of paper comes from trees. Fourth one, Siddharth.
Sir, fourth one, sir, it's Tulsi.
Which of the following leaves has a reticulate venation?
Sir, it's Tulsi, sir.
Tulasi.
Yes, sir.
Pragna, is it correct?
Sir,
What is the answer for fourth?
Sir, fourth one, sir, not third. Fourth. There is Tulsi.
Ashwath. Have done any makeup today?
Sir?
Ashwath looks like on your video now. Sorry,
accidentally turned on my. Sir,
Ashwath, turn on your cam.
Now, turn it on now. It's an order from sir. Don't change any filters on it.
Excuse me, sir. Can you hear my sound?
Yeah, I can hear
Yes,
you,
we can.
Pragna.
Okay, sir.
What is the answer for fourth question, Pragna?
Sir, B.
B. Tulsi. Remaining all will have the parallel venation only. Wheat, maize, grass. All the remaining three will have the parallel venation except Tulsi. Tulsi will have the reticulate venation. Okay. Fifth one answer, Lohini.
Sir, it's parallel venation.
Lower, wait.
Sir,
Actually, I said I will call you one by one.
sir, Ashwat turned on his camera. We can't see him, sir.
He just applied this background and he's like,
Ashwat, don't play anything, okay?
I'm audible.
Yeah. Lohini, what is the answer for fifth question?
It's piece of no, it's A.
If the plant has fibrous roots, what type of venation are its leaves likely to have?
A circle.
Hey, Suhana, what is the answer? Suhana, what is the answer for fifth question?
Yes, sir.
What is the answer for fifth question?
So here, only 1 minute. And only 6%.
Yeah.
sir, I told from the starting.
What is the answer?
Sir, she told B parallel venation.
B parallel venation. Okay. So answer is B only, fifth one, Lohini. It is parallel venation, not the reticulate. So if you have the taproot system, then it is called as a reticulate venation. Okay.
Yes,
Whenever the taproot system is there, it will have the reticulate venation. Whenever the fibrous root system is there, it is a parallel venation. Okay, just remember in that way. Sixth one answer, Ashwat.
Sir, you didn't.
Ashwat, what is the answer for 6?
translation.
So Daksh gave the answer.
Oh, okay. I was in it. Sorry.
So water comes out of the leaves in the form of vapor by a process called as an
Transpiration.
transpiration. The seventh one is, which among the following is a modified stem? Carrot,
Yeah,
radish,
can I-
potato, turnip. Yeah, Yatharth.
Potato.
That is-
Potato.
Potato?
Potato.
Sir,
Yeah, good.
potato.
The answer is potato.
Okay.
Okay,
Sir, aloo.
aloo. Okay. Eighth one, the plant which has the branches at the base are called as an.
Shrubs.
Can I?
Which have branches at the
Sir,
base.
that is every question.
What is the answer?
Sir, shrubs. B.
Answer is B, shrubs. Lohini, understanding or not? Okay. Ninth one, which plant is example? Remaining, please be silent. Don't give the answers. Which plant is example of herb? Pragna, what is the answer?
A, sir.
Which plant is example of herb? A.
A.
Mango, China rose, wheat, and none.
A, sir.
A.
Sir, I'm going to give her a hint. It's not A.
Wait. Lohini, what is the answer?
Sir, she's not answering, sir.
Sir, can I?
Yeah, what is the answer?
That is seaweed.
Sir, can I get the last
Sir,
question?
you didn't ask like somebody answer this question, sir. So I said, sir, let's go to the 10.
Which plant is example of the herb?
Wheat.
Sir, seaweed.
Wheat is the answer.
Sir, can you give me the last question?
Okay. So last one is the part
Give
of the
me,
plant
sir.
which grows above the ground is
Sir, it's supposed to be shoot system, right?
It's
Sir?
shoot system.
yeah
Sir,
shoot
but you
system
gave it
only.
wrong, sir. Sir, you gave it as what was it?
Yes, sir. You
Sir,
gave
you gave it as
none.
root system.
Really?
No, sir. You gave it as option D. None.
Ah,
I'll check it and I'll edit that one. Don't worry.
wait.
But sir, that time you gave D, sir.
Okay, that's what I'm telling. I'll check that question and I'll edit.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
So the part of the plant which grows above the ground is called as an
Shoot system.
shoot system.
Shoot system.
Shoot like.
Sir, because root is underground, so
Pew,
shoot will be upper.
You shoot. Shoot system.
So any doubts in the question paper?
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
Wait. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
homework you have given in the last
Sir,
class
what?
W. Homework.
Well, you did not. Oh.
I didn't give
Oh,
any homework for you.
Did not take this.
Sir.
Yeah. So this is the topic we are discussing in the last class about the flower. I think up to this we have finished, right? Plant
Sir.
having leaves with a reticulate venation have the taproot. And plant having leaves with parallel venation has a fibrous root. So this is the last topic we discussed. No, pedicel also discussed in last class. Boys, who is that?
Pragnya.
Okay. So first we'll see the leaf. So if we take this as a flower, okay. So what are the different parts in the flower?
Sir, ovary, style,
What
stalk,
are the different
stigma,
parts in the
anther.
flower? Whether discussed in the class? Last
Sir,
class?
we discussed, sir. Sir, we can do again.
Whether discussed in the class or not?
Sir, we did, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is the stalk. So this is the
Flower, sir, that's the flower.
flower. Okay, but what is this part below
The
green color
stalk,
part?
stalk.
This is the stalk. Okay, above the stalk, this called as an
Bud.
it's a sepal. Okay, so the green color part above the stalk is the sepal, and the pink color part you can see these are the petals.
Sir, not
Okay.
particles, right, sir? That's petals.
Petals are the pink color here,
Sir, you said particles?
not particles, petals.
Oh, I heard it like particles. Sorry.
Okay, so again, the flower will have the two types. Again, will have the male reproductive parts and the female reproductive parts also in that. So the flowering is a reproductive organ in the plant. So that we'll study in higher classes what is the reproduction in the plants and all.
Oh,
So in this class we'll study only about the reproductive parts in the flower. So you can see this stamen, right? Stamen. So stamen means it is a male reproductive part of the flower, which will contain the two parts again. One is the anther, the below one is called as a filament. Okay, so anther and the filament. So anther is the top one. This yellow color part is called as an anther, which will contain the pollen grains. You know the pollen grains?
no, sir.
Sir, excuse me, sir. Sir,
Yeah.
yesterday you told to, sir, do operation on some flower, right, sir?
Cross section of the flower.
Yeah,
Just
what?
take that one. You take one flower and just cross that flower. Cross section means just remove the petals, remove the sepals and everything. So this is a
Sir,
small
put the
flower.
parts in different areas, sir.
No, last time I have given homework for you. Like when Daksh also become ready to go for the collect the plants and all. What is that homework?
Sir, you told to find out the different parts and show us.
Yeah, just you take one or two flowers and you can cross it that flower and can show separate the different parts of the flower. Anybody
Sir,
has done?
that's showing right now, sir.
Okay, so the male reproductive or part of the flower is the stamens, which will contain the two parts, anther and the filament. And the female reproductive part of the flower is called as an pistil. What is the name?
Pistil.
Pistil. Or the carpel. What is the name?
Cardinal.
Carpel. Carpel. Carpel is the female reproductive part of the flower. So again, the carpel will contain the three parts. The first one is the stigma, style, and the last one is the ovary. So what are the three parts in the carpel?
Sir, the smell is bad.
Ovary.
Stigma, style, and the ovary. These are the
Ovary.
three different subparts in the female reproductive part of the flower. So what is the name of the male reproductive part of the flower?
Sir, I found one seed, sir.
Okay, okay. So what is the male reproductive part of the flower? Stamen. What is the name?
Um,
Stamen. Clear this one now.
yes, sir. Sir, is clear.
Okay. Suppose after the formation of the flower only it will form the fruit, right?
Yes,
Yes
sir.
or no?
Yes, sir.
Inside the fruit we have the seeds. Okay. So whatever the ovules are there inside the ovaries, this is the ovary. The bulge part at the end of the carpel is called as an ovary. Inside that we have the ovules. Ovules means small things will be there. These will grow as the seeds inside the fruit. Okay. So all this will grow as the
Okay.
seeds inside the fruit. The ovules only will convert into the seeds. So this is all
Also,
about
there will be six of them, huh?
not exactly seeds.
Sir, look
It
at
can be
this, sir.
n number of things will be there inside that.
Sir, I found this thing.
Wait a minute. Yeah, Daksh.
Sir, I found this, sir.
Yeah. So whatever you are holding is the stalk, and above that you have seen that the green color part is there. There is a sepal.
Yes, sir. Sir, I found inside this.
Yeah, inside that we will see that the ovary. Okay, inside that also if you open it will have the ovules. The
will.
small things will be there inside that.
Wait, sir. I will check. I will do
Yeah.
full search.
But those are seeds for the fruit, right, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah, ovules
Like
also
mango
come into
flower.
the seeds of the fruit. So that's what I said. You just take the hibiscus flower because it is a big in
Big,
size
sir,
and you
and
can
sir,
see
it'll
it
be
clearly.
easier.
You can see it clearly each and every part. The anther, filaments, stigma, style, ovary, sepals, petals, everything you can see clearly in the hibiscus flower. That's what
Sir,
I
I
have given
found this
homework for
also,
you.
sir. This some long thing.
Just that is a complete carpel, right? Above that bulge part is called as in stigma. The tube-like structure is called as in style.
Sir, I found it inside the stalk, sir.
Okay. Inside the stalk.
Yes, sir. Sir, inside this side. Sir, I cut it open, sir. This was inside the stalk.
Okay, okay. So just you do that one, okay? Cross section of the flower. Everyone has to do that one. Next class I will ask you again. You have to show me that parts before the starting of the class. You have to do that and you have to show me that parts. Understanding? Before starting of the next class, take one flower and just cross section that flower. Cross section means what? Dismantle that
example.
flower into the sepals, petals, and everything, and keep it on the A4 sheet paper. Each
Sir,
and every part.
Sir, I have a hibiscus plant, but
Okay,
it's still growing, sir. The flower didn't come.
Just get
Sir,
the flower from
petals.
other places.
Because,
Okay. Boys,
no,
listen,
not my
boys.
computer. Chhi.
So just you place all these parts of the flowers on the A4 sheet paper and write the name below it. What is that part
Sir,
name?
I don't know this thing. This thing I found inside the stock.
Okay. So that is all about the flower. Just we'll continue with the topic.
It's sticky also.
Okay. So last class we studied up to this, right?
Yes, sir.
Surgery completed.
Yeah. Suppose
Sir, we didn't do this, sir. Yes.
Whether we finished this topic?
Sir, we didn't
Yep.
finish. Sir, we didn't.
Whether we finished or
Wait,
not?
sir, I'm my leg. Wait, sir, I'm coming in a second.
Okay. So if you take any flower, the below green color part of the flower is called as in what?
Sir, where, sir?
If you take any flower, below the green color part of the flower is there, right? What is that name?
Sir, sepals.
Sit properly, everyone. So if you take any flower,
Mama, please.
so the below green color part of the flower is called as in sepals. What is the name?
Sepals.
Sepals. So for every flower, this is the green color part only. So it will act as a protective layer during the bud stage of the flower. Whenever the flower is in the bud stage, it will act as a protective
Sir, it
layer.
will cover it up.
So the colorful things you can see on the flower, right? That is called as in petals. So these will attract the insects for the cross pollination purpose, and it will have some good smell.
Sir, we use flowers for do
Dax,
puja
don't
also,
play
sir.
with light.
Sir, we use flowers to do puja also, sir.
Yeah, puja also will use the flowers.
He
Okay,
gave me an idea.
so
Yes, sir.
the colorful part of the flower is called as in petals, which are different in color for each and every flower.
Sir, it
So
will be white,
white, or it can be pink, or it can be
pink.
red, different depend upon the flower. Okay, so next one is again two reproductive organs are there. One is the male reproductive organ, the other one is the female
Female.
reproductive part. So inside the male reproductive part, there is a stamen. So which one is the stamen here?
Sir, the green part.
This one is the stamen. You can see the right side of the image. In the stamen, what are the two different parts in the stamen?
Sir, anther and stamen.
Anther and the
Stamen, sir.
no,
Sir,
stamen.
carpel.
What are the two different parts in the stamen? Daksh?
Sir, anther and stamen.
Sir, yes, sir.
What are the two different parts inside the stamen?
Sir,
Sir, inside
Car-
the stomach?
sir,
mean,
carpel
stamen.
and anther.
Yeah.
Carpel is different.
Sir, then
That's what.
stamen and anther.
That is what you are not listening to the class properly. Just you are playing. Daksh, keep your mask aside. Suhana, what are the different parts in the stamen?
Yes, sir.
What are the different parts in the stamen?
Sir, filament and anther.
Filament and the anther. Good.
Yes,
So
sir.
again, in the male reproductive part of the flower, you have the stamen. Stamen consists of filament and the anther. So which one will contain the pollen grains?
Sir, what?
Which part of the stamen will contain the pollen grains?
Pollen grain. Anther? No. Sir, anther contains pollen grains, right, sir?
Hmm?
Sir, anther, sir.
Anther will contain the pollen grains. Good.
And
Okay, so these are the different parts of the flower. Next is the carpel. So what is the carpel? Lohini.
Sir, carpel. Okay, Lohini.
What is the carpel?
Petal.
Hmm?
The petal.
Sorry.
Petal.
The female reproductive part of the flower is called as carpel. So how many parts are there in the carpel? How many parts are there in the carpel?
Sir, should I answer or she will answer?
She will answer.
Okay.
Lohini,
You?
you already said that names before. Don't worry, don't feel fear. Turn on your cam. Yeah. Tell along with me, stigma.
Sir, I got hurt, sir. I couldn't.
What is Lohini? The parts of the carpal is the hello.
Sir, we can hear you.
Okay, Ashwath, what happened?
I think,
Sir,
sir.
sir, Lohini got stuck, sir. Her screen is full black.
Okay. So carpal again contains carpal or the pistil. Again will contain the three parts. What are those three parts?
Sir,
Stigma.
Sir, this
Ovary,
stigma.
ovary,
Stigma,
and
style,
style.
and ovary, sir.
Stigma, style, and ovary.
Sigma,
Okay,
style,
give him
and the ovary. Good. So these are the different female parts in the flower. So that's what you have explained all the things in these paragraphs line to line. Just go through it afterwards, okay? So this is the inner structure of the ovary. So this is the ovules, which you can see as the small seed-like structures will be there inside the ovary. That is called as an ovules.
Sir, to create the fruit.
So to create the seeds inside the fruit. So this is the style part, or stigma part, and below that is the style, and the last one is the ovary. Clear this diagram?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So next one is okay. So now plants will take the water and the minerals from the soil, right? Yes or no? The plants will absorb the
sir.
water
Yes.
and the mineral from the soil. How it will absorb?
Sir, by roots.
By roots. Okay. Then there should be some pipeline, or there should be some tissues which will transfer the water from the roots to the different parts of the plant.
Sir,
What is that name?
Xylem.
Xylem.
Sir,
We
yeah, xylem.
studied in the last class. Xylem. What is the name?
Sir,
XYLM.
Xylem is the tissue which will transfer the water and the minerals from the roots to the different parts of the plant.
Sir, but I'm still not getting one thing, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, that thing, sir, inside the this thing. Sir, inside the stalk, sir, what is that?
Sir, what stock?
Inside the stalk.
Inside the stalk.
Yes, sir. I found, sir.
What is there? Hollow only will be there, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I found something, sir. Wait, come here. Sir, it's very thin. Yes.
It's very thin.
Yes, sir. Look at this. Wait.
We
Little
can't see
down.
clearly.
Sir, I
Look at
found
that.
it inside the stalk.
Okay.
I found it over
Those
here.
are the ovules will be there. That's not inside the stalk completely. It's completely inside the ovary only will be there. Maybe it will pull it out.
Sir, it's inside the stalk, sir. Sir, you can see this open thing, sir, right, sir? Sir, it was inside over here and it was covered.
Okay. Maybe it is the tube basal
Sir,
only.
xylem is like
It will
the
transport
nerve, right?
Which will transport the water and as well as the minerals to the flower.
That-
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So xylem is the tissue which will transport the minerals and water from the soil to the leaves of the plant.
Leaves.
Okay. So afterwards, what will happen in the leaves? The food will be prepared by the plants. Again, food will be transferred from leaves to the different parts of the plant with the help of the tissue called as an phloem.
Phloem.
Not
Sorry,
xylem. This is a
phloem.
phloem. Okay. PHLOEM. That is a phloem. PHLOEM. Phloem is the tissue which will transport the food from the leaves to the different parts of the plant. Understand?
Yes, sir.
So just go through it all this side headings and the definition afterwards, because already we discussed all these points in the
Sir, we did,
last
sir.
class. Taproot, transpiration leaves, and all. So taproot system also we discussed in the class.
Sir, taproot,
Fibrous roots.
root,
Okay.
Yeah.
So
root
next one is the
modification.
functions of the root. What are the functions of the root?
Sir, root
Sir.
holds the plant still, sir, and it supplies water to the leaves from the stem, sir, and sir, yeah.
Sir, the root takes the minerals and the water from the soil, sir.
That's what I just said.
Okay. So Lohini, read these points. Functions of the roots. Turn on your cam, everyone, first.
Some functions of
Turn on them.
roots are given below.
Sir, where is she reading?
As the
Hello.
plant roots help
we
to
can't.
the ground. Observation.
Sir, Loin is hanging.
Yeah, Lohini can read.
It's
Continue,
very
please.
smelly.
What is that?
I don't know.
Of water.
Sir, her internet is not good, sir.
Okay, Ashwad, read that points.
Yes, sir. Some functions of the roots are given below. Anchoring the plant roots help to anchor the plant firmly into the ground. Absorption of water and nutrients from the soil. They help plants to absorb water and nutrients from the soil, which are essential for their survival. Desert plants have relatively longer roots because they penetrate deep into the soil. Social desert preventing soil erosion. They help to bind the soil particles together, thereby preventing them from being carried away by water or wind. Sometimes roots are modified to perform various other functions like reproduction, nutrition, etc.
Okay, good. Next. So what are the main functions of the roots? It helps the plant to hold to the ground firmly, right?
Yes, sir.
It will give the strength to the plant. It will keep the plants in the
Sir,
upright.
it grabs onto the earth surface.
Okay. The next one is it will supply the water and the nutrients from the soil to the plants. That is the main function of the roots.
Yes, sir.
If you take the desert plants, it will have the longer roots because it has to take the water from the soil, right? So in
Yes,
the
sir.
deserts, the water will be at the deeper inside the earth. So it will have the long roots to search for the water inside the soil. And the fourth one is preventing the soil erosion. It's a very, very important point.
Yes, sir.
If you plant more number of trees in the surroundings, it will prevent the soil erosion. Okay, because these roots will hold the soil tightly along with these. The last one is sometimes roots also modified to perform the various functions like reproduction and the nutrition. So
The
that means
reproduction?
reproduction means there is a asexual reproduction will be there. We'll take a like potato. What will happen if you take the potato? If you
There
plant the
will
potato in the ground again, it will grow into the plant, right?
yes, sir.
Yes or no? If you take the ginger and if you place the ginger again in the ground, it will go into the plant's new plant again. So that is the
Yes,
asexual
sir.
reproduction will be there that we will study in the higher classes. Okay.
Oh.
So these are the some functions of the roots. Then root modification. So what is the root modification? So some of the roots will be modified to perform the additional functions like a
Like,
carrot, ginger, or the sweet potato. All these are the modified
additional
roots only.
functions like?
Additional functions to store the food.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So if you take the carrot or the onion or the sweet potato, all these are the modified stem only. It's not the root exactly. Okay. So beetroot, sweet potato, radish, carrot, turnip, all these are the modified stem. It's not exactly the roots. Okay, just you will see this paragraph. So next one is suit system. What is the meaning of suit system?
Sir, your voice is hanging, sir.
Hello. What is the suit
Yes,
system?
sir.
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
What is the suit system? All parts of the plants
Sir,
above the
the
ground.
shoot system, sir. Sir is everything above the root.
Okay. All the plants above the ground are called as a shoot system. So apart whatever the plant parts are there below the soil, that is called as a root system. Above the soil, it is called as a shoot system. So it includes all the stem, leaves, flowers, fruits, and etc. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, Suhana.
Sir, I want to show you an example of climber.
Example of
Climber.
No,
What is
musk,
that?
the muskmelon.
What?
example of land bar.
No, sir, climbers.
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 Okay.
Sir, is climbing to, is taking a hold of the step to climb.
Yeah, good.
Like, sir.
So when you keep the stick, it will climb along with that. The climbers will climb along
Yes,
with that
sir.
sticks. The root.
Sir, it's there in the
sir,
name,
Sir,
sir.
I have one more example.
Yeah.
Sir, this one. Can you see this one?
Wait. Just unmute yourself, Suhana.
Yes, sir. From here, it will roll and go up.
Sir, I saw money plant, sir. Sir, it went up to like third floor.
Went up to like third floor.
Sir, sir, it went to my terrace, sir. I have one.
Okay, good. So Ashwat is saying whether any money plant is
Sir,
coming into
after
your home.
class, sir. Sir, after class.
Sir,
Sir,
I
after
have
class,
one
sir, I am
plant.
going to do operation on this.
On what?
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Sir,
Okay, good.
sir, I also have a doubt, sir. One day on Ganesh Chaturthi, the last day, I saw a hibiscus flower. I took a do you know this ear thing, sir? They clean the ear something in the ear, right, sir?
Earbuds.
Yeah, earbuds. I took them. I took the pollen of the flower and then I put it on the stigma. The next day it died, sir.
Okay.
Sir, and also one more thing I want to say,
Sir,
sir.
and another thing, the next day I again tried. Then after a few weeks or something, a fruit came, sir.
Fruit.
Not hibiscus, another type of flower, sir. I don't
Okay.
know its name, but it got a fruit, sir. It was kind of.
Okay, next. What about you?
Yes, sir. Sir, I wanted to say, sir. Sir, I wait. And nothing, sir.
Nothing.
Sir, I have a doubt, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, I'm
That
cleaning up.
Sir, what are veins, sir?
veins means which is there on the leaves, right? To take any leaf, some parallel lines will run on the leaves. Those are called as in
Okay, sir.
veins. And
Sir, and what are vines?
okay, just one more thing. If you take veins in our human body, na, those are the blood carrying vessels. It will carry the deoxygenated blood in our body. That is the veins. That veins is different. The veins in plant is different.
Sir, this is a plant lesson. That's why I'm asking plant veins, sir, not human.
Plant veins is the one which is running parallel or the on the leaves.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Sir, and what is vines, sir?
both are same only VINS only, right?
Sir, NES.
No, there is no other word like that. Okay, so Lohini, you have any doubts?
Sir, it's showing some images of some trees, sir, if I search vines.
Yeah, maybe on that tree vines are growing. Check that.
Sir, is that a
Sir,
climber,
I
sir?
have climber. I have shrubs also.
No. I'll check it and I'll tell you. Okay, don't
Sir,
worry.
I think vines are of climbers.
Okay. Yeah, Suhana.
So I have
Ma'am,
short
sorry,
also.
sir. Hare Krishna,
have
sir, I'll be
different-
right.
Yeah, 1 minute, Ashwath. Yeah, Suhana.
Sir, I need to go, sir. I'll be right back in 1 minute. Bye.
Okay, okay.
Yes, sir. I have different types of flowers also. I have short trees and hearts and climbers. I have 3 types of plants. I am showing which one you want to.
Yeah, just show the image.
Oh,
And sir, we in our balcony, sir, we always try to grow plants, sir, but only one thing happened, sir.
What?
Sir, pigeons came there, sir, they plugged everything, sir, they took it home.
Okay.
what's that?
Yes, sir.
Enough. Stop.
Sir, can I ask one question?
Yeah, that.
Sir, please, I beg you, sir. Quiz today at least.
Oh, yeah, sir, he said.
Quiz.
Yes,
Sir, I'm back.
Sir, quiz sir today, please.
Who is-
Last
yes,
time.
Who is
sir.
boy
Yes, sir, you
activate?
told, you told today, sir, please, sir.
Who is boy
Okay, we'll have the quiz
activate?
then. Then who will connect the quiz today?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Sir, we all will connect quiz.
Yeah, just who will host the quiz?
Sir, you only host, sir.
I need to
Yes, sir.
host.
Sir, don't give quiz on this, sir. Sir, give